We have the Pokemon Go Safari Zones going down this weekend on Saturday and Sunday. I hope you guys are ready for the top tips to help you guys max out, because we have multiple events going on, so I want to make sure that you guys capitalize on the tips and tricks in this game. So welcome to the Trainer Club. Here we go. So there are going to be 4 different city safari zones going on this weekend. I'm super excited. I am in Mumbai right now, so I will be in India doing the city safari zone. So I will be at the Phoenix Palladium from 4 until 5 on Saturday and Sunday. If you guys do want to do a little bit of a meet and greet and you want to come and see me, if not, I will be playing around the city. I look forward to playing with some of you guys. We're going to be doing EV stops and hitting as much of the grind as we possibly can. If you guys didn't know, they're going down in Milan, Italy, Santiago, Chile, Mumbai, as well as Singapore. So there's multiple different locations. Before you jump into this event, the #1 thing you need to do is clean out your bag. You guys have heard me in every single video I've been making lately is clean out your bag. Why that is so important is so that you can play these events uninterrupted for as long as possible. You do not want to have a maxed out bag going in there trying to play with 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 spots. It's not going to be the key. For me, I'm going in with at least 500. The goal is to get to at least 1,000 as I'm making my way down to 2,000 in Pokemon Go. I might even have to spend some money and just max parts of my bags out to make sure that I am able to capitalize and I don't miss out on anything. So that is #1. #2 is to go in with a bunch of great balls and ultra balls, even having some pineapple berries, because just as a reminder guys, there is the layover of the event that's going on right now for the bug out. The bug out is 2 times catch XP for all nice throws and increase. So any excellent throw is getting you 2,000, a little bit over XP per catch. On a lucky egg, it's going to be 4,000. Then additionally, you're getting 2 times catch candy, an additional XL candy potential every single time you hit a nice throw or greater. So please make sure to use these to the best of your advantage. The #1 thing overall about this event, obviously we have Mudbray making its way into Pokemon Go, but most importantly, it's the Eevees. The Eevees will be the only Pokemon during this event that's going to have a background. That's going to be very exciting. And also, it's going to have the City Safari capped on as well, which you can evolve it. The shiny is extremely rare, so if you do happen to get a shiny, congratulations. This will be my 4th one. Up until now, I have not, I believe I've been to for sure 3, maybe 4, have not got a background shiny Eevee yet with this Explorer cap on. It's extremely rare. The 100% IV is going to be 459. Speaking of IVs that we should go after, we're also going to be getting 7-kilometer eggs that are going to be going on during this event. That's going to be hatching 4 different types of Pokemon. #1, it will have regular Corsola. 100% IV is going to be 787. Mime Jr. will be in there. That can be shiny at 626. Mudbray is going to be in there at 1,081. It does have the shiny debut here. And Jangmo-O is going to be 553. Jangmo-O will be making, if everything goes as planned, as a Comday Pokemon in June 2025, because that's typically how they all do it. So just as a reminder guys, that will be going on, so it's something that you do want to consider. Not only that, these are only coming out of 7-kilometer eggs, so you're gonna have to hatch and then go after. If you guys do put on the experiences, I suggest that you do the eggs experience as well as the raid experience add-on. The egg experience will give you half incubator distance, 2 times hatch Stardust, 2 times hatch XP, and 2 times hatch candy. I'm gonna be going in this event with 11 or potentially 12 if I can hatch an egg right beforehand, 12-kilometer eggs, which on the 2 times hatch Stardust is gonna give me in and around 150 to 180,000 Stardust, depending on how my luck rolls. It can go a little bit under and a little bit over, but that is around the ballpark. And then you also have the Egg-thusiast Add On as well. This will give you 12 additional free raid passes, additional 5,000 Stardust, 3 candies additional on top of all the raids that you do, and 1 XL candy on top for the Pokemon raiding for. And I am going to point out here that there is a unique thing going on in Mumbai. There's also the Fiesta going on as well, which will feature the costume of Kurta as well as Sari. Okay, so both of these will be available only in Mumbai, and I was playing today and they are not remotable either, so they are an in-person event only for you guys to be able to get that. The 100% IV for Pikachu coming out of raids is going to be 536, so please make sure to look out there. And then I'm also going to caution you guys that shiny rates are extremely low. They're in and around, I believe, normal odds. I had a group of trainers out here that were talking about it, and they did about 2,000 total raids and nobody got a shiny. However, they had seen people get shinies and even Shundos at that, but this is the rarest shiny Pikachu in the game besides Pikachu Libre. And then the overall bonuses of the event are going to be increased shiny odds. You're going to get 5 special trades within the city limits, half Stardust cost, lore modules are going to last for 4 hours, and then your buddy can find a tiny compass, which is an exclusive item that you can only find during this. I don't believe it's useful for anything in the future. It's probably just an item that's kind of cool, but at the same time, you never know what could come in the future. So as far as raids go, the raids are just gonna be Heatran and then Mega Pinsir that's going on right now. There is not gonna be anything additional as far as raids go. There will not be additional raid backgrounds or any other Pokemon backgrounds for these city safaris. Doesn't mean I'm not excited for this, because Mudbray is going to be spawning in the wilds, which is really cool, because originally when we did have the Skiddo spawning at the first safari, it was not able to be in the wild. So it only came from field research. So Mudbray is going to be coming from the wild. Not only that, we're going to be getting Meowth, Ghastly, Mr. Mime, Unknown C, I, M, and S, Slugma, Corsola, Skarmory, Miltank, Lotad, Corphish, Weasel, Glameow, Munna, Tortuga, Minccino, Esper, Swirlix, Crabrawler, Mudbray, as well as Jangmo-o. Just in case Mudbray is also coming from field research, it's going to be an 8-11. So what Pokemon would I use for a Mega during this event? Well, for me personally, I really would love the Mudbray. So what I am going to be going after is a ground typing. The ground typing we are going to have is Steelix combination, which if you are going after Heatran XL candies and things like that, you can use this Pokemon to pair up with ground types. You can get the Steelix for both of the Heatran as well as the Mudbray. If you want to get something like Tortuga XL candies, you can use something like the Swampert that's going to cover water as well as mud. And then Garchomp is going to cover dragon as well as ground. So if you're looking at Jangmo XL candies, that will work. But then also we do have the Groudon that's going to cover grass, it's going to cover ground, and then it's also going to be covering fire if you do want a combination of that. So choose wisely. For me personally, I will more than likely be looking at the Garchomp, because I will be able to get the Jangmo XL candies as well as this one. But just a reminder guys, Jangmo will have a comm day more than likely in June, so you will be able to get more than enough XL candies for that. And as far as PvP goes, the Corsola, while this one is not the most effective Pokemon in PvP, the Galarian Corsola is, and they share the same XL candy. So if you are looking for XL candies and you did get something like Daxi did get with a standard trade first rip, he was able to get a, I believe it was a 113.15 or 114.15, which is a rank 4 Galarian Corsola, which is amazing. This one does need 296 XL candies, well just shy of that, to be able to max all the way out. So you're gonna need this. If you are looking to hunt this, I suggest that you do use the Mega Level 3 of the Swampert, which is gonna cover the Mudbray as well as the Corsola, because the Corsola is a rock and a water typing. And the Galarian Corsola is ranked 5 with Astonish, Nightshade, and Power Gem. Then the Como-o in the Ultra League is gonna be ranked 88 with Dragon Tail, Close Combat, and Dragon Claw at a 0-11-14. And in the Master League, ranked 92 with Dragon Tail, Close Combat, and Dragon Claw. So there's not a ton of Pokemon for PvP or for a meta attacker to search out for, but the Alolan Meowth is something to look out for because it is a boosted Stardust Pokemon. It is also boosted shiny Pokemon, so this one on a star piece all day would be very effective. Another thing that you can do to help you out is to get into a party with 4 people. Everybody puts on max amount of items throughout the entire day. That is going to help you optimize on all of your items throughout the entire day, because by putting on 1, you're getting double the amount as if you would put on 1 by yourself. So using parties of 4 to your advantage to optimize your items is definitely a great idea. And finally, there is a Citywide add-on that I suggest you guys do, because that will get you a second round of EV encounters from research. Remember, EV coming from field research is 459, which is the one number to remember. If you do get a Hundo EV with the Safari hat, already rare to begin with, it's a guaranteed background. And then if you do get a shiny, it's incredibly rare. If you ever got a Shundo, it's insanely rare. And people do value this Pokemon because it does have a bunch of backgrounds, and I know a lot of people do collect these backgrounds now. They're quite cool. The Mumbai and all the other ones are going to be cool as well. Obviously, I'm a little partial because I'm sitting in Mumbai right now, and I've already been to Singapore. I haven't been to Milan, but I've been to Italy. And then as far as the 5th one, the one place I haven't been is Santiago, Chile. I know it's going to be awesome because that place is fantastic to play. I can't wait to see how all those backgrounds look. And those ones, I've saved all those EVs with the backgrounds because I know how valuable they are, and I know that once those backgrounds are gone, the EVs are probably never going to come back with that specific background ever again. So that background is a one and done for this event. And with the Citywide add-on, you're getting an increased chance of encountering shiny Pokemon, up to 5 special trades within the city. For the second day, half Stardust cost. Lure modules that activated will last for 4 hours. So guys, the overall takeaway of this event is to grind really hard. Go out there and play hard. Put on your incenses. Make sure to do that. Make sure to get out there. Make sure to hatch your eggs. If you want the 7-kilometer eggs and you do have the add-on to help you open additional gifts, that will be beneficial. So guys, good luck out there. I hope to see you guys at the Palladium from 4 until 5, and I'll be around Mumbai throughout the entire weekend. And I will be out there with myself, Daxi, Zoe, as well as Yuri. And it's going to be a fun time. So I'm going to see you guys out at that event, and I hope to see everybody's wins. Make sure to tag me at the Training Club with 2 B's on Twitter and show me your wins from the Safari Zones. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Make sure to get your ticket, and I'm going to see you guys out there soon. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.